Yo, what's up, guys? I've been getting a lot of requests to do tutorials on how to show people how I do my audio effects on my uploads. I'll put some links to my channel if you don't know what I'm talking about, but I'm going to do this as quick as I can. Hopefully under 20 minutes, that'd be nice. So what I'm going to show you real quick is what we're going to base our project off of. We're going to be using Adobe After Effects. That's really all you need. But I'm just going to show you real quick a quick song by my buddy Cubics. It's called Elements of Life. If you didn't know already, I promote dubstep on my channel, so hopefully there's no bias opinions. Let's see this real quick.
So maybe the rest of us can sustain a little bit of life.
Alright, so we're going to hopefully try to get ours to look something like this. I don't need it to be perfect, that you can mold on your own. Alright, cool. So I'm going to open After Effects. This might take a second. Alright, cool. So you're going to get to this screen. You're going to go to Composition. You're already in a new project. New composition. You can keep that as Comp 1 unless you want to be formal about it. This right here you keep as 720. That means I'm going to upload it in 720p. You can change it to 1080 if you'd like. Not really a big deal on YouTube uploads because 720 and 1080, the only difference is the graphics are better. The audio is going to be 192 kilobytes per second. That's the radio quality. That's good enough. They don't change between each other. The width and height, that's usually a good aspect. That's what the aspects are, usually the dimensions. I make sure whenever I do a photo in Photoshop for a YouTube upload, it's always these dimensions. Square 25 matches this right here. If you want to do 29.97 feet per second, that's cool, but you got to change the frame rate to match it. Not really sure about some of these things. I just know how to do them, know they're supposed to be the way they are. So if you have any questions, just leave them in the description. I got to get this done as fast as possible. Right here, we're going to keep this as we're actually going to change this to a longer one, 7 minutes, because, or let's just do, yeah, let's do 7. Because if we left it at 1, we'd have to end up stretching out all the effects, all the solids, all the EQ effects, and it would just make it look wrong. It wouldn't be right because it'd be stretching the song instead of compressing it. Stretching will take away from the quality. Compressing does not. So if you keep it like this, you can always compress it down to a song that is only like a minute long, say, that we're going to be doing, instead of stretching it to a 10-minute clip. So we can keep these as they are. Okay, it's going to show up like that. I had the caps lock on. Alright, cool. Right now we're just going to find the picture, drag it in. So we're going to find the background picture. Let's see. I use Photoshop. You can use whatever quality picture you want. There, it's over here now. Drag it into the comp size. Since this picture is perfect, it's 1280 by 720. It drags and fits right in, just like that. See, it's at a 7-minute duration. Here's our workspace. comp workspace and the composition itself. So what we're going to do now, we're going to add the solids to it. And solids are basically to make sure that you can make your effects on them. They're like kind of like pictures that you can put your effects on. So we're going to click right here and new solid. You can name it whatever you want. I'll name mine Meow Mix. Okay. So we got the solid down here now. You can keep it right there real quick. It'll become transparent when we add the effects to it. So you click on Meow Mix, go to Effect. We want Waveform because we're going to do this first, the one below and above it. Okay, so we got this to show up. Now you're going to just make it the size you want. Now, like I said before, I don't want this to be perfect because I'm just showing you guys. Okay, cool. Right there. We're going to change the colors. Now all this stuff, once you get a hang of it, get accustomed to doing this the way I'm showing you, you can always play around, make it the way you want, obviously. Okay, it's the blood red like I had before. What we're going to do now is we're going to find the audio clip so we can add it into the audio layer. So when we drag this, it'll actually show, like, it'll show what we're doing. It's kind of nice. Let's go find that. Something to, like, work off of. Clip, I drag it out. It's a WAV file. After Effects works best with WAV files. Pull it down into here. You click on the solid. You add it to the there. Okay, now you can drag this along like this. Look at that. Okay, it's clearly not set on the right one. There, okay. Pretty positive I picked the wrong one. Alright, looks like we're doing this one first. Alright, let me just change this thing. There we go. Alright, cool. Let's just say that's good enough. I'm gonna lower. I don't want this to be that tall. Let's see, when you move these, they move like that. So we're gonna make this 100. That should be good. It looks like crap right now, but it looks better when it's actually going. This song hits pretty hard, so the notes are pretty rigid, actually. All right, cool. So we got that in there, just like that. I'm pretty sure we picked the audio waveform, right? Yep, audio waveform is the one that goes side to side, like I had in my video. The audio spectrum is up and down. That's what we're gonna do over here. Display samples right here. Obviously, like how many samples are going to show up. If you go higher, it'll become thicker because there's more samples. We're just going to keep it at 120. 125 is cool. Maximum height goes, you know, obviously how high and what the height you want it to be. Keep these the same. Thickness is the thickness of each band. Again, it'll thick it up, but I keep mine at 3. Soft is how crisp you want it to look, really. Each one, I don't see any. I don't know. It doesn't really matter. You can always just play with whatever. Mono, left and right ear, if you want to change that. I don't know why you would want to. And what I accidentally showed you guys before, analog switches it to like a heartbeat monitor. Actually, damn, I fucked up. Alright, we're keeping it analog lines. There we go. I'm throwing you guys a curveball right now. Yeah, here we go. That looks good. I was like, what the hell? Why doesn't it look right? Alright, analog lines looks the best to me. I don't know. You can play around with it. Basically, just you can play whatever you want with it. Alright, cool. We're going to leave it right here. Now we want to get these on here. So what we're going to do, click this, the comp workspace. New solid. I'll name this Wanka. just because I'm a wannabe. Alright, make comp size. You don't really have to click any of these things. Wanker. Okay, so now we're gonna, this will become transparent again. Effect, generate, audio waveform. Let's try this again. Okay, so you specify whatever. Alright, we'll do that. Oh shit. Alright, cool. Now change this, same color as the one up there. Or the one on the side, I mean, I'm sorry. Alright, now we're going to add it to the audio layer, the audio clip we have. This one, is this one in the right one? Analog lines. What the fuck is going on? There we go. I'm so sorry. Okay, waveform is right here. Spectrum is up and down. Alright. Clearly, I have no idea what I'm talking about, and you guys should not even be listening to me. Let me pull it over. Okay, we're going to add it again. Aha! Alright, there we go. Look at that. Okay, cool. Okay, this right here, we got our audio layer in. Right here, the best way I can describe this, the higher this number is, the more skewed, the higher the end frequency is, the more skewed it's going to be to the left. All the bars will be like going up and down right here pretty much. I don't really know how to describe it. The end frequency, if you lower it, it'll make sure like it's distributed further within the song, so like they'll be nicely distributed when you like move the bar, when you render the video, and it looks good and stuff. So basically you just leave that how you want it. You can play around with it again. Frequency bands, just like I showed you before, how many bands, I keep mine at 125. The height I usually have at 1,000. When the bass hits harder, when like you have a song that like the bass is just like destroying, this will be higher, so you're gonna have to play around with this one. Basically you're just gonna always have to play around with these, make sure it's good before you render your video. We're gonna leave this one at 900. Okay, thickness, again, you guys know what that stuff is. I won't go over that. There's another button you can do down all the way at the bottom. It's called duration averaging. If you click it, there's a guy named Wobblecraft. He's a YouTube promoter. He used it for a while back when. If you click it, like averages it, I don't know. You can, if it's longer across the whole entire comp, it makes it look pretty cool. But unclick that. I don't like that stuff. I'm not a big fan. But digital, you can do analog, which is like I was trying to explain before, the heartbeat monitor, and then there's the dots. I keep mine at digital. We just want this side, the top side, because the top is different from the bottom. In my video, the bottom is blurred out a little bit kind of thing. So we're going to press A. Cool, it's just that side, right? All right, we got this whole thing going. All right, cool. Exit that out. So now what we want is just to basically copy this over to the bottom. So I'm going to rename this real quick if I can somewhere. Or not. Rename. Winka top. Okay, so that, it'll just keep it organized. Alright, so we're going to do this. We're going to Control C, copy, Control V right away. So Winker top 2 is obviously going to be the bottom one. So what we're going to do is press, in order to get what I was working on before to show up, it's you press Fn and F3, and this will show up. So there's no, add the audio layer. Okay, now it's in. It's actually overlapping the other one. You keep the same things going on right here. That's what I do. That's really all you have to do. Oh no, I put it in the wrong one just because I screwed up. Don't mind that. All right. There we go. Now they're overlapping. So what I'm going to do is flip it around. So you right click, transform, flip vertical, just like that. Okay. Cool. Alright. Okay. So now you want to cut this off and make it look blurry, kind of like a little reflection like before. So you're just going to make sure this is clicked. You're going to go up to Effect. You're going to find Fast Blur. You can play around with this stuff. I have mine at 4. Makes it a little blurry. And we'll do 3.5. Cool. Okay. Again, make sure it's clicked. We're going to add one more thing called, where are you? Linear wipe. Okay. If we do it right here, if we wipe it right here, it's going to go across. And so we're going to change this to 180 so it goes up and down. Okay. How far you want to go is obviously up to you. Go 40%, 41. We're going to feather it, which makes like a smooth transition into the image like that. Makes it look pretty damn cool if you ask me. Okay, cool. Looks kind of like what we wanted it to look like, what it looked like in the video before. Good. So everything's all good in this. Just keep it organized, keep it going. If I know I don't make sense sometimes, so if you need to watch it a few times, cool. Like I said before, just drop a comment if you need to know anything, any questions or anything. I'll watch it. Look out for it. Okay, so now basically we're going to do the render settings. We want to make sure that the song is lined up with the pictures and the solids. Make sure it renders all the same video length. So what we're going to do right now, take this, click on it, Control C or copy it. Okay, we're going to go click right here, Control K, which brings up the composition settings that you saw originally. You're going to go like this, paste into there. Okay. Now all of your solids and your After Effects, like in-house After Effects, will change, as you can see. But you need to change this one too. Click on it, Control V. Boom. You got a workspace that's all the same size. Now you can drag it. It looks pretty neat. It looks more professional, and it also makes sure that they're all the same. All right. So everything's good on this. Now we are ready to render. I'm going to show you the best way that I know how to render. You're going to click. You can do Control M, or you can just go over here, make movie. Best settings. Just make sure all yours look exactly like mine. Use comp rate, frame rate 25. Make sure it's like that. Best, full, all that good stuff. If you need to pause it, go for it. I just know they should work. They should look like that. If they don't, change them. This right here should be at H264. It renders it into an MP4. It's the best thing to do apparently. Make sure this is checked, 48,000. Okay, then you go to Format Options, Main 5.1, which is the best quality for that. Your video 6 and 9 makes it render way faster. Go to Audio, AAC, high quality, and 320. So this is just saying when you watch the video, when it's put into a folder, it'll be at 320 quality, but when you upload it to YouTube, it compresses it anyway, so it'll be back to 192. But I like to keep it at 320, just make sure it's always the best. Now we're just going to pick a folder. This one you're going to have to edit every single time. Once you save your project, if you have like a promotional channel, you can just keep this one right here as it is. It'll save. This one you're going to have to edit every single time. Here right now, output, just obviously what folder. I made a folder in my videos called Drop the Baseline. Once you save your project, it'll open up this folder every single time when you output it. It's just easier, makes life easier, I guess. So you can, name it whatever. Cubics, Elements of Life 2. Save, and it comes up like that. Now, all you have to do, everything's all good. You checked over your video. I usually come back and check over and make sure that nothing's too tall in your video. Going up, I don't know, just how you want it. And so you can edit it, render it to your likings. All right, now we're just going to hit render. If you press the caps lock, it goes faster, I guess. It actually does on a lot of the videos I do for my other promotional channel. This one, not so much. I don't know why. Normal songs are like 9,000 long, whatever. This little number right here. But yeah, it'll show you update. If you press caps lock, it'll lock the screen, makes it go faster, gives you an estimate, etc. Once it's done, I'm sorry. Yeah, it'll make a beeping noise kind of thing. And then yeah, then you can just take that, upload it to wherever you want. I hope this video helped a little bit. I know I'm not the best at this, but if you guys like the video, you should check out my page. I'll put some links below. Drop the bass line. Just started a record label, Bass Drop Records. Thanks for watching.